Why do some people feel suicidal in their lives, and why do some people self-harm? Well, firstly, I think it's important to address the really common misconception that it is an easy thing to do and an easy way out. It is not. It's actually a coping mechanism. It's a very complicated answer, and for that we need to wind back into our childhoods. So our childhoods are very important to us. It's where we learn how to process our feelings, it's where we learn how to feel our feelings, and we learn these things from the adults in our lives. As we get older, if we haven't learnt to process our feelings or learnt how to feel them, we might end up burying them deep inside. And this is where that things can become an issue. And this is where many adults have different coping mechanisms, because we all have experiences of pain and sadness and difficult times that we go through. This can be known as trauma, and it can be very big, it can be very small. It's a very individual experience. So as we get older, if we're not processing our feelings and we're burying them down, what our body and our minds will do is find different ways of coping. So for some people, it might be that they excessively clean or they're excessively tidy, and this could be a form of OCD if it is negatively impacting your life, and that's one form. It can take on many forms. Some people might turn to excessive alcohol abuse. Some people might take drugs to the extreme. And as you can hear, it's the extremity of things that we do. It's when things get out of balance. So self-harm, dark thoughts, feeling suicidal, or actively taking steps to want to end your life is a coping mechanism. It's how people deal with very painful feelings. And as you know, we might have triggers that come up, and it's a way of coping. And this is where good therapy or good enough therapy comes in, because as you get older, it's not too late. You can learn how and rewire your brain so that we can find healthier coping mechanisms and things that we can do when we feel triggered or we're feeling that we are unable to cope with these very painful feelings.